Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lasty here and welcome back. We're bringing this series back. This is the Tots versus Sweat. Basically what I'm going to do is build half of my team as team of the season players, the other half as sweaty players from that league, and we'll see which one. We'll battle it out between the two based on the stats and stuff of the players. Who performs better? Is it Tots or is it Sweat? Which one do you need on Ultimate Team? So, first off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, check out the fifashop.co.uk and make sure you use that code LA5TY to get yourself a nice 5% discount. The link you need is down below in the description, and of course, with every order comes the chance to win 1 million coins, which is awesome. So, we'll start off by just sticking our goalkeeper in, and it doesn't really matter who he is. He doesn't need to be a Tots or anything, because we're only really going to compare the outfield players. So, we'll stick in Benteke. If you've got the coinage, Tots De Gea, Tots Check himself, you know, you could go for that if you want, but the keeper in this series doesn't really matter. So therefore, I've gone with normal Benteke. He's absolutely awesome on this game, you know. There's no need for anything else. So, right back today, the right-hand side of this team is going to be the Sweat, and there is no one better than this guy. Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's got 92 pace, and that's pretty much the only stat you need to hear. And up against him, we are going to be facing this guy. Team of the season, Aspilicueta, who costs nearly 50,000 coins, and he's got great stats. He's got 83 pace, 85 defending, and 80 passing as well. He's had a fantastic season for Chelsea, and this is a great little card. So hopefully, you know, as you can see, I've played no games with these players as of yet. I will do the squad builder, I'll show you some goals, and then we'll come back to the squad at the end of the video to give a final review. Let's move on to the centre-backs. Now, let's put the team of the season bad boy in here. It's going to be this guy, Company. Yes, 91 rated, up against this guy, David Luiz. Now, David Luiz, let's just compare them like this. Has got less pace, less defending, less heading, pretty much less everything apart from shooting. So hopefully we're looking for Company to absolutely obliterate at that point. But you know how good David Luiz is on this game, so it could be an interesting one. Of course, you saw there, if you haven't quite got the coins for someone like Company, then Cahill, he's a cheap option. You know, you can get a Tots player from the Premier League in there and battle it out yourselves if you want to do that. But for this video, we're going with the man, Vincent Kompany. Now, moving on to the CDMs, this has got to be the player I've looked forward to the most this year on Ultimate Team. It's team of the season, the god that is Yaya Toure. He costs over 1 million coins, and his stats are phenomenal. Look at them, all way over 80, 83 being the lowest, and that is his pace. And he's 6'2" with 83 pace, so that's just ridiculous. I wanted to play him cam, but I was a little bit worried because of the medium-high work rates. So I stuck him in CDM, and let's hope he does well. Now, battling out against him is going to be this guy, Ramirez. Ramirez is quick. Quicker than Yaya, in fact, but that is the only thing he's got going for him compared to Yaya. Yaya should beat him in every single attribute on this game. Let's hope so anyway. Otherwise, the FIFA gods are just messing with us. Now, you could, of course, use this guy if you haven't quite got the coinage. That is Tots Matic. Matic is dead cheap, really, compared to Yaya, and he'd be a good, rock-solid CDM, but we're using Yaya in this team right now. Let's move on to the cams. The cam in the Tots is going to be this guy. I packed him. It is Ramsey, with some fantastic stats again. The best ones being 89 dribbling, shooting, and passing. All three of them are 89. That's incredible. Hopefully, he's going to be incredible as well. I've seen his in-game stats, and his shooting and passing and stuff just looks phenomenal. Can't wait to use him. Can't wait to see if he scores some scorchers. And in my opinion, a deserved team of the season for him. He had a fantastic start, and that is why he's in the squad. Now, going for our sweaty player, we're going to go with this guy. Yes, that's right, Kevin De Bruyne's Chelsea card. Now, a lot of people use him on this game. His stats are phenomenal for a non-rare card that costs hardly anything. And I've stuck the Hunter chemistry style on him. Will he fare better than this guy, than Ramsey? Because really, he's got 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, whereas Ramsey himself has only got 3 and 3, so he could be a better performer, and that's the sort of thing we're looking to find out in this series. Who's the best player for the buck, basically? Up front, let's go with two beastly players. We got Sturridge, the 87 rated Tots player with 93 pace, 90 dribbling, and 89 shooting. Should be awesome based on those stats right there. He should do a great job. He's got the 4-star skills, but up against him we're going to have someone who's just always known for being an incredible player on Ultimate Team. That is the upgraded Benteke. Now, Benteke has got 81 pace, 83 heading. Stats don't look too fantastic, but he should, and well, we all know how he is. There's something hidden in his stats on Ultimate Team, and he's just godly. So that's the Tots versus Sweat for the Premier League. The squad looks incredible. It looks strong in every area. I can't wait to use it. What I'll do is I'll move over and show you the goals that I get with this team and let you know how each side performed. Alright, so now we're on to the goals part of the video. It's time for me to sort of go through the team and let you know how I enjoyed it. So, I loved playing with this team. It was like using a hyper sweat team because the sweaty players were as good as normal. You know, they're overpowered on Ultimate Team. And oh my god, the Tots plays were incredible. I wasn't expecting them to be like that. But every single one of them was awesome. I loved it. I had so much fun playing with this squad. As you can see here, we're running through the goals in sort of like the position order. We're on to De Bruyne right now, so we've gone past the defenders, which were mainly headers. Even people like Azpilicueta getting up there for some headers. Aaron Ramsey and De Bruyne is a very tough decision between both of those two. As you can see, Ramsey there with a lovely header, and another really couple of nice goals coming up. A nice sort of half volley there, dinks it over the keeper with a lot of power, which is nice. But this is a really nice goal from the Arsenal man. A lovely bit of passing move, and then look at that, bangs it top net. We love it. He has a rocket of a shot on him. He really does. 89 shooting is no lie at all. Then Benteke, well, didn't do as much for me as I'd hoped, so I've only got actually one goal really to show you there. But Sturridge, on the other hand, was scoring for fun. What an absolutely incredible player he is. If you were following me the other night on Twitter, you may have seen that I tweeted out Tots Sturridge is an absolute boss. That is because he would pick the ball up here. I would sort of find space out of nowhere. He's so rapid, and his finishing is second to none. Bangs it in the back of the net more often than not, and I had an amazing time playing with Sturridge. He is, like right here, look at how quick he is, bursting away from those defenders, bangs it in the net with such precision. He's an incredible striker, well worth the coins. I loved him. Final goal then, Sturridge then heel clicking past, stopping, doing Chiellini, and then finessing that one into the back of the net. A really nice finish. I meant to stop like that. His dribbling is insane, and he can cut back and do all of those sorts of things. So, out of the left back and right back, I would say Kyle Walker is better than Azpilicueta. So that is 1-0 to the Sweat. It's just the fact that Kyle Walker's tall, strong, extremely pacey, and it just works out better for him. You know, you don't need Azpilicueta. You don't need to pay the 50k for him. Centre-backs, it is definitely Vincent Kompany. He's the best centre-back I've ever used. He is ridiculously rock solid, so quick. Yeah, he's great from corners as well. As you can see, he's scored a couple of goals for me. Absolutely annihilates the David Luiz right there. So it's 1-1. Tots versus Sweat. Yaya Toure smashes Ramirez as well. His stats are too good, and he is everywhere on the pitch. 2-1 to Tots because Yaya is just such an animal. I want to try him at centre forward in a false 9. I'm just putting that out there. Then we move on to the cams. Now, this is a really difficult one. I liked Aaron Ramsey a lot, and he's got a lovely shot on him. But you know what? Kevin De Bruyne is just better. As you can see there, he's got 5 goals, 5 assists in 11 games. I have used him a little bit before this series. And Aaron Ramsey got 3 goals, 2 assists in 8 games. So I think De Bruyne just edges it. So that brings it to 2-2. Now we've got a decider here. Who wins, Tots or Sweat? Sturridge was just so good. He was so much better than Benteke. Benteke then actually providing quite a lot. 2 goals in 8 games and 6 assists as well. So that sort of equals 8, which is good. But then Sturridge, he equals 9. He got 7 goals and 2 assists in the 8 games that we managed to play. And he was just ridiculous. 3-2 to Tots. Tots wins this week. I wasn't expecting it to, because you look at those players on the sweaty side and you just think they're going to outperform these blue cards, but they didn't. Tots was better. Yaya, Kompany, Sturridge, incredible players, worth every single penny, and I would buy them again and again and again. Can this video smash 2,000 likes? I greatly appreciate it if it does. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!